Let's trim up some chicken thighs. I'll tell you why here in a few minutes. I want to take the flap of skin and fat off the back of these thighs. However, I want to save the top skin because we're going to use that to our advantage here later. So, trimming off the back fat comes with these. Gonna save it, of course, because we're gonna probably make schmaltz some point in the very near future. So y'all give me just a couple of minutes. I'll finish trimming these up, then I'll explain what's going on. Alrighty, for this cook, there's going to be a lot of different spices and vegetables going in there, and herbs. We're going to have garlic, which I'm going to mince. Going to have a little bit of a salad pepper, green bell pepper, white onion, and rosemary. All of these are homegrown. Well, garlic's not homegrown. We bought that. I'm not badass enough to grow garlic. But I'm going to mince the garlic. I'm going to slice the peppers, slice the onion. The rosemary is going to get chopped and minced as well. All of you have seen how that stuff's done in the past, so we'll be back in a minute once we get it all in the bowl and ready to start adding the liquid ingredients. From this point forward, no more knives or anything else. We are going to need 12 tablespoons of soy sauce, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. There's our soy sauce. Next up is fish sauce. If you haven't used fish sauce before, I promise you when you buy it, the first time you smell it, you're going to go, oh my God, the hell are you thinking? But fish sauce is most awesome. For a pound, I need half tablespoon fish sauce. So, that means I'm going to do about 3 of these. 1. 2. I'm going to be running close on fish sauce. 3. You know what? There's only a little bit left. Let's drain that sucker out. Yes, I like fish sauce, so I'm going to do that. Then we've got sesame oil. 4 tablespoons sesame oil. This is 2 tablespoons here. 2, 4 tablespoons. Some people may be thinking, wait, sesame oil is only for use in stir fry and stuff like that. Trust me, you're going to love it in marinades, especially since we're going to put a lot of this back over into the pan while it's cooking, because it's going to be hot enough that we can do that. We also need some extra virgin olive oil. One, or actually that's 2, 4, 6, 8. Now you see, we have got quite the mixture going on here. The only thing I'm going to add differently to this is I'm going to put in some cracked black pepper, which I don't normally do, but cracked black pepper is always good. Then I'm going to mix this up. I am going to put it into a Ziploc bag with all 8 of our chicken thighs. And I'm going to let those rest for about 30 minutes in the refrigerator. Then we'll get something going on outside. Got any questions at this point? Shoot me a text. Get out of there. Or reply down below. One more thing before we let it marinate. You need to make sure everything's broken up and coated well. You want all of the pieces broken up. You don't want the onions stuck together. You don't want the peppers stuck together, anything like that. Don't worry about stratification at this point. Once you get it inside the bag, trust me, you'll be able to move it around. But just figured I better throw this part in there really quick before we start the marinade process. We've let the chicken marinate for about an hour. Now it's time to dump this all over into a bowl. Now again, I'm going to use a lot of this marinade in the cook. And I know people are going to say you can't use the marinade in the cook. However, I'm using the marinade as the base for the cook on this one. So, we've got the chicken thighs in here. We've got the veggies going on as well. I'm about to go outside. And I'm going to get the skillet. Yes, the skillet warmed up on the Weber kettle over the top of the vortex. Let's get this skillet ready. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and brush this off. And I am going to get this cast iron skillet right over the top of the vortex. Let that get going. I got 2 tablespoons. I'll be fair. I got 3.5 tablespoons of duck fat going on in here. But I want to get that where it's fully melted, ready to fry. Then I'm going to put the marinated thighs over inside of there. Let those marinated thighs go for maybe 10-12 minutes. Then I'm going to dump in the rest of the marinade. And I'm going to let that marinade boil, simmer, and cook these all the way through. Got the chicken right there, been marinated and it's ready. Damn, this new tripod is jumpy. See what happens when I drop this over in the skillet, which should be plenty hot by now. Alright, here we go. Yes, sir. Okay, we're going to move these around a little bit as they need to for the next, I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes. Then we'll add the rest of the marinade. See what's going on. But I hope y'all heard that sizzle. Damn, that sounded good to me. Okay, I've been moving this around quite a bit. I'm kind of judging off of the veggies in the middle as to what I want to do. Not sure if you can see it at this point. Let me pan down. Here are the veggies that I used during the marinade process. So, fixing to add those over in there to it. Promise you, it's gonna get angry. Alright, you notice once I get the veggies over in here, kind of calm down just a little bit. Which that's exactly what I wanted to do. Wanted to calm down a little bit, chill it out. Now I'm going to cover it up. Well, I'm going to let it go like this for another minute or two. Then I'm going to cover it up. Alright, again, I'm letting this go over the top of the vortex in the cast iron skillet. Now it's time to cover it up. Most folks are going to think, oh, you're going to need to use aluminum foil. Wait, maybe he's got a lid for this. No, I'm going extremely low tech. Yep, that is the same stainless steel bowl that I brought everything out in. I'm going to let it cook like this for a minute or so. Actually, probably closer to 5 minutes or so. Then I'm going to start checking temperatures. Tonight, we're not looking for crispy skin. Tonight, we're not looking for pull back off the bone necessarily. What we're looking for is a sauteed piece of dark meat on a chicken that has got a most badass flavor. So we'll see how this turns out. It's been a bit. Let's check some temperatures here. Yeah. We willing to bet we're getting pretty close to where we need to be. 64. But I don't know. Maybe not. Yeah, we're about where we need to be. 160. Yeah, we're about where we need to be. So we're going to be pulling this off here in just a minute. We're going to pull it off. I'm going to set it over here on the tray. And then y'all stand by. It's going to be a little bit of a surprise. The thighs are ready. Let's go ahead and pull them out. them over here on the pan. Oh yeah, definitely ready. Putting those over here. We're gonna take the pan and move it off to the side just a bit. We've all watched the late night infomercials where they say, but wait, there's more. Yes, there's about to be more. I'm going to sear the bottom of these for just a bit. And I'm going to flip them over. I'm going to sear the tops of each one of them. Is the skin going to get completely crispy? No, it's not. That's simply because of the marinade that I've been using. However, I'm going to let this go long enough to show what we end up with. That's onion. Oh, that bottom looks great. That bottom looks great. Some are going to say, oh my God, that's burned. No, that's not burned. That right there is caramelization. So, we'll let these go for just a bit longer. Then, we'll go in and we will do a wrap up and see what we've created. Chicken's done. Fried it up in the skillet somewhat. Threw a bunch of veggies on top of it with a bunch of the marinade. Covered it up. Let it simmer, saute, whatever the hell you want to call it. Got it up to about 200 degrees, pulled it off, and then we seared it over the top of the vortex. Now I'm going to cover these up with foil. I'm going to let them rest. We're about to dig into this layered salad that my bride made. You know, I couldn't just eat without talking about this layered salad she made. It's got hummus, artichoke hearts, it's got lettuce, tomatoes, Kalamata olives. God, I don't know what else she's got in there, but I'm going to let them chicken thighs rest for a bit. I want to dig into some of this. I'll come back here in a minute with an iPhone video. Trust me, it's going to be shaky. Y'all get over it. But we'll wrap it up here in a bit. This is the salad that she made tonight. Layered salad. She's over there giggling her ass off because of something she did that I said that we'd never have a use for, and that's when I opened up this big box of plastic utensils and I asked her, I said, why the hell are you saving that big spoon and that big fork? She's like, well, I may use it to toss a salad with sometimes. Like, okay, yeah, whatever, not in my lifetime. Well, okay. Boys and girls, I hope this doesn't mean my lifetime's over. She's tossing a salad with that spoon and that fork. Life's too short for rubbery skin. That skin has done its job. This chicken is juicy and it's looking good. I'm about to dig in. Y'all want more details? Give me a shout. If you would, like and subscribe. You don't want to like and subscribe? Let me know. Why? Y'all take care.